Hey everyone, it's Jessica here with another Technique Tuesday video for you for a Cherry on Top Crafts. And today is watercolor theme. So every Tuesday this month, we'll all be demonstrating some techniques using watercolors. So I have pulled out all Vicki Boutin supplies to use today, along with some camping photos. And I'm going to make a spread for my travel notebook, which is a smaller sized little album. And I've got two sides here. So I'm doing 2 pages, and I have these 2 photos of my daughter while we were camping to use. So I'm just pulling out little papers from the Vicki Boutin smaller paper pad here from the Bold and Bright collection, and I'm using I have to cut them down a little bit, so I'm using almost a full sheet, but I do cut it down a little bit on the side. And then on the left side, I'm just using a sheet of white cardstock. So I cut them down to about 4 1/8 by 8 1/4 inches to fit inside my travel notebook page protectors. And then I've got my Spellbinder's favorite border dies here. They're embossed, and I just love that set. So I will link that below in case you want to grab it too from the shop. But that's my favorite border set. So I actually cut some strips from the papers in the smaller paper pad again, and I used a strip on the right side of my photos there, and then I am using a strip on the very top of my pages just to cover up that little binding piece or binding strip. And yeah, I'm just using that across the top for a little bit of decoration, a little bit of emphasis, and some additional color at the top. And then on this white sheet here is where I'm going to focus on my watercolor. I wanted something super quick and easy because this is just going to be a quick spread going into my travel notebook, but I wanted to incorporate these watercolors, so I'm just pulling out one of my Cosmic watercolor sets. I have both of them laying here, the ones that I have anyways. They come with a little watercolor pen, but I don't use that. I use my water cup and my paintbrush and just add some water to the pan directly and then swish it around a little bit with my paintbrush, and then I'm using it with a stamp today. So this is also a Vicki Boutin stamp. It's like a mixed media kind of circle-y type stamp. And I'm just using this one that looks like a coffee kind of circle, and I just added a little pool of that to my glass mat. If you don't have a glass mat, you can also put a little pool of that onto some packaging, like if you have the acetate sheet from a sticker sheet or something like that, or even the outside of the packaging, that's fine. And then you can just use that to put your little pool of watercolor on, and then use that to stamp. And then for these circles here that I've stamped, I am actually just filling a couple in with those same watercolors. I just used the pink and the blues, filled a couple of those in, and then I'm using some coordinating distress inks in the oxides in Kitsch Flamingo and Faded Jeans, just to kind of match up these colors and add a few more little circles here, which I will then finish coloring in. I didn't want them super dark, so I'm just kind of dabbing that up with a paper towel, and I don't have gesso on this or anything, so it will warp a little bit if you get too much liquid on here. So that's why I just quickly kind of dried it up as I went, and then added a few splatters just by flicking my paintbrush with the coordinating color that I had on my brush all ready to go. So that's pretty much what my watercolor is going to look like. Super easy and simple way to add watercolor to your pages or whatever your project that you're working on. You could do this with a card as well. And then I'm just adding my scallops to the top here, and I will grab some embellishments, same from the Vicki Boutin Brave and Bold collection again. And I'm just going to continue using that throughout this spread, and nothing crazy going on here today, but super simple and easy and fast, which is seems to be my go-to thing lately, is the quick and easy type layouts, because I don't know about you guys, but I have not had a ton of time lately to scrapbook. So these kind of quick and easy spreads and layouts have been my friend lately, and have really been kind of my go-to type layouts as of lately. I haven't been spending a ton of time on my layouts or scrapbooking. We're getting pretty busy and into spring and summer soon, so we're going to end up being really, really busy and just kind of getting everything prepped and ready for our farmhouse renovation, so we can start working on that again as soon as the ground breaks and unfreezes and everything turns to mud, because that's how spring is here in Pennsylvania. I call it mud season, not spring usually. But yeah, so this is a pretty quick and easy one. Feel free to scrap lift this if you'd like, and I will link all the products down below that I'm using today so that you can grab them from the Cherry on Top shop if you'd like. There's still a lot of this Brave and Bold collection in the shop, and I'll check on these watercolors too and put that link down below for you as well. So I'm just gonna pop some music in here while I finish up the embellishing portion of this, and then I will pop in again at the end and show you the finished spread. So here is the finished spread. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this process today and gave you some quick and easy watercolor technique ideas for you. So give it a try and just have fun with it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thanks for being here. Have a great day. Bye-bye.